Okay guys and girls, I decided to make a quick video on how to install your rear engine mount or bushings on the Mecrcruiser. Couldn't find one anywhere to how it's done. I don't know if this is the right way, but this is the best I can come up with. Some of you will be using this ceramic or rubber piece that goes on here, and some of you may need to put the washer on here to elevate the bushing a little bit if your front mounts don't go low enough. This will give you a little bit more elevation. I already put it on this side. I put the washer on there, taped it on, poked a hole in it with the bolt, and that's ready to go. Now I got to do the same thing here. So I'm going to put the mount on here and tape it up. Bear with me because I got a phone and two hands. Alright, as you can see, I taped the washer in here, ran the bolt through, so those are all ready to go. Now I got to get this thing ready to pop the engine in. I'm going to put this guy here. I decided to go with the rubber ones instead of these fiber ones. Probably doesn't make any difference, but I decided to go with the rubber ones. So I'm going to put these guys here, and I'm also going to tape them down. Stand by. Alright. So I taped the spacers in there, and I'm going to poke a hole through them just to make it easier when I mount them. This tape can stay on there, it's not going to bother anything. This has to be more or less centered. When that bushing goes in there, it's going to push that guy and straighten him out just how he has to. So for now, this is the way I have it set up before I mount the engine. Alright, I'll be back with after we push the engine in. Okay, here's the engine. We're ready to put it on. The bushing's already inside. There's a spacer that went in here first from the bottom up. There's a concave part of that spacer that goes facing down and pushed it all the way up. Be careful to make sure you push it evenly with a socket so that it doesn't get cockeyed in there, because then it gets kind of hard to get it up in there. So you get it all the way up in there if you have a press, or if you can use sockets to push it up in there. And you do the same thing with the bushings. They're already mounted, and the bottom part, you can see it's got the little ridges on it. So this is ready to go. This is the way it's going to be put on when it gets mounted on the bolt. This is going to go all the way through, and then we have the nut that goes inside the frame back there on the transom housing. So this is the spacer, and you're going to run it through and screw it into the bolt. When you're finished, they should look like this. Alright, let's see what happens. Hope it works.